Ah!
Welcome to our family.
Hello.
You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient,
Good.
rumor-shadowed manor.
Lovely. We like your house that's happy about it.
And yet I began to tire of
You've got
conventional
many
extravagance.
bottles of wine
Singular,
asleep.
unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable
Lovely tentacle
power.
statue that you've got there.
With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the
Hello.
excavation and
Ah!
those long buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels.
Yep, it's definitely a map.
At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil.
Oh yeah, definitely open that. What could go wrong? Seems
Our
so
rivers
pleasant.
unsettled the ancient earth, but we were in a realm of death and madness.
Oh no.
In the
Oh
end,
no, it's the
I
Squancho
alone
Supreme.
laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity.
He squanched you off.
Consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family.
Hey, do you want to hear my hot take about the Joker?
Of the darkest dungeon.
That's fair. You're going to have a bad time. You must have a bad time, or we won't be able to come. Darkest dungeon. Let us begin. Oh, spinny woo, spinny woo, spinny woo, oh dear. Oh, many leaves of bad times.
You will arrive along the old road.
Good to know.
It winds with a troubling serpent.
Why are your lanterns green,
through the
sir?
corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence,
Hello.
and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors.
It's over there!
So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road.
Oh
takes
dear.
to hell.
You're not a very good driver, sir.
We will find our redemption.
Alright. Caretaker's just sort of hacked off. Make the journey to the hamlet on foot. The way God intended. Loading the game. Loading the game. Alright. Who have we got it? Oh, yeah. Okay, fun tutorials. Wiggly feet, wiggly walk. Reynold and Dismas. Those certainly are names. I think we can do better. To be perfectly, I don't. Let's see what we can come up with. Plum and Snur. These seem like better names than what the game said. I prefer these immensely. This will be good. This is a good decision that I have made with the correct thoughts in my brain all the time.
Lanes. Keep to the
Oh.
side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
I know about hallways, don't worry. Whoa, a man!
Match this thug in brutal
What? No, you've made me move away from you. Turn-based combat. So yeah, I've actually attempted this once before. And I wasn't tremendously happy with how it turned out because I kind of found it difficult. Sort of the turn-based nature of it made it difficult for me. Like, there's not really a lot to react to live, for want of a better word. So it kind of... What's this fella's deal? Oh, for God's sake, not again. He's named him fucking Plum. Don't judge me. Interactive objects. Give me your stuff. Gold.
is only the first test.
Delicious.
Now it must be carried home.
The old man is going to natter on.
Nothing unchecked.
There's nothing we can do about it. There is something we can do about it, but it's not. It's part of the charm. Just the incessant...
Message. The rightful owner has
Ha-ha!
and their kind is
You've been snurred, my good man. Ha ha ha! You can't even hit me at all with whips. Have that in your brain. Oh, don't resist. Don't resist, it's counterproductive from my perspective. Ha-ta-ta! Aha, sooner or later everyone has a yellow thing round their head. You've been thoroughly stopped. And now it is time once again for more slashy woo. Oblivion!
beast. The greater the glory.
The blood! Oh no! Okay, the blood won't become relevant until later. The blood is rare. Spread it around wisely amongst those in need. It's not that difficult to get hold of. They're hyping up the rareness of it. Whoa! I'm not ready yet. I want to open my fun box. Oh. The bandit's trapped chest was trapped. Curses. Well, off we go. The old road. The road of ode. Ode road, row. Row, row, row your boat gently to the hamlet. Merrily, 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 unknowably obtuse. Oh, we've got drama lessons. What's stress faster? Stress faster! How do we see what it does? There we go. Minus 100% consumed food if the stress is above 50. Well, again, that's actually kind of useful. This early section has been good to us, I feel.
Welcome home.
Snood is now an apprentice.
This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Thank you very much. Alright, so we've got a lot of fun things to tick off on the lovely trifles. Get help where you may. There is a hint screen. I've never used it. I actually didn't know it was in the game until I was basically finished. Just let that image speak for itself. Stagecoach.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Mandeville. That's pretty good, actually, as a name.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
And then Gale, which is less good. Mandeville I might keep. Because that sounds like something I would make up anyway. Upgrade the stagecoach network. Do we have have we got the stuff? Well, it makes sense to increase.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities.
The size of the...
Use this.
I'm gonna go for roster size. Earlier, do I want more? Number of available heroes to 3 with... Okay, so... yeah, I think it makes sense to me to also do one of those. Stagecoach is empty. Check back after your next quest.
Of the damned.
The damned? Oh! I don't want to embark yet. I've got more things to look at. Oh, I can't unlock any of these yet. I've not got...
Trinkets and charms gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
Good. This one's... It may be useful now that we're starting again, but I found very little use for this in the long run. The jeweler is not going to be relevant for a while. He's a DLC thing.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Orb. Alright.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Yeah, so this is really the big conceit of the game, is like the permadeath, the consequences that the adventuring is actually going to wreak upon your party. Your characters are expected to be expendable. The idea you're going to incur losses and you've just got to sort of accept that and not really feel anything, not get too attached to any of them because they're all gonna die. I did not have all that many people die the first time I played this. Because, you know, partly because I'd kind of gotten fairly decent at the game by the end of it, and partly because I... what's the word? Cheated. But we're not going to do that in this playthrough. For the Snood estate... Snood! Snood! Snoods for all, and away with all the horrors, right? That's the policies we're going on here, but also, we're not going to cheat at any point, so I'll be interested to see how many more deaths that incurs. Because I had, like, I was trying to get people killed by the end of it, like, just for the novelty, just to feel something again, but... yeah, we shall see. We shall see. Maybe I've... because, you know, I was in the end game at that point. I'd gotten all the fun stuff unlocked, so maybe it was a simple matter of I had become too powerful. But let's... quests and parties. This is where we live. Probably not ready for that yet. Let's be sensible. Mandeville. Okay, he gets 5 stress when an attack misses. What's everyone else's? He's got a hard noggin. Quick reflex, but he can't gamble. God-fearing kleptomaniac. Okay, those are fine. Not the loadout I would typically choose for this character, but that's perfectly alright. What is this even? That can't be used in position for... well, he's not got the... yeah, this can all be used in position 4, so well, actually, I'm used to it being the other way around, because usually I've... oh, the Red Hook. That's the name of the people what done a make of this video game that I'm playing for you right now. Again, you've only just got here. Mandeville, and oh right, we need to rename you to something more... Scrooth. Scrooth. Scrooth will do. You know the old saying, Scrooth will suffice. Right. Provisions.
Gold. Later, in blood.
Good. You're rather chipper, aren't you? It's only a short quest. And I've not got the abundance of gold that I once had. We'll take 1 shovel. Don't really need to bother with these because we've got a plague doctor, so that's handy. There's occasionally need for that. I'd buy a second one, but it's only a short quest. Anyway, do. Yeah! What's the actual goal of the quest, by the way? I mean, it doesn't matter, it's the only one we've got, but it might have informed some of my purchasing decisions. No, it's better safe than all dead on the first mission, eh? First expedition into the ruins of your ancestry. Be cautious, curious, careful, inquisitive. Alright. Plum, Snur, Scrooth, Mandeville. Let's go. Ha-ha. I don't think I've ever seen this curry variant. This colour parrot. No! Words! Language! This curry parrot variant, why not? Of the Crusader before. I probably have, but I don't recall it. So it's interesting to me that I got it off the bat. It's not interesting in actuality. There's only 4 variants. It was bound to happen, sooner or later. Oh, Skellingmans! I'll do you a hack.
Executed with impunity.
Oh, yes, corpses.
I'm watching you, shit.
Most monsters die, they leave corpses, they're cutting their obstacles, and they sort of... cause a problem. This you can see, I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen again, but it says enemy party, clear all corpses. So if you want to get rid of... I can't use it on the only one that would matter. Uses remaining. That's per battle, isn't it? It's not really anything of value that the Plague Doctor Mandeville can add. So, bonk.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
We may. Thwack. Lovely. And your pile of bones poffs off.
Trifling victory.
Such
But a victory
is the
nonetheless.
fate of all traitors. It's unlocked. We've already got the shovel. Ha ha! Very nice of them. Very nice of them to give us a shovel. Big pile of bones.
The cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Sometimes it be like that. Haha! I've shocked your bones. Why is your skeleton bleeding? That's for bypassing stealth. Stealth was the thing that was added in later, which really confused me because I sort of like stopped playing this for a while and then came back to it, and they'd added a bunch of stuff in. Like, I came back to it because there was the DLC, so it may have been part of that. You could stand to do nothing. You can be troublesome. They have stress-inducing skills, because one of the big conceits of this is you may notice there's another bar beneath the health bar of all the characters. Again, I'm pointing at the physical screen that you can't see. That's their stress meter. Yes, it's a sanity meter in video games, but it's slightly different. It's just the amount of stress that they are experiencing, and if that bar fills, they have a chance to get a sort of permanent psychological status ailment, basically, that will sort of affect how they behave in various troublesome ways.
The fiend falls. A faint
It's interesting. There are things one can say about it that perhaps
their formation.
aren't great in terms of mental health representation, but it makes it's kind of an interesting.
Forgiving.
It's interesting. It's an interesting thing to have to bear in mind, and it is at least thinking about having to also manage the psychological toll that these things take on your party, even if, again, the intention is just for you to become this uncaring bastard. We'll go this way. I think we're somewhat overstocked, to be honest. I'll take your liquids and your lovely money. Stop being dark. Whoa! A fun lemon wedge hidden behind a saint. Let's poison your crossbow. Your crossbow skeleton. Lovely. Evenly distribute the damage that I want to do. Don't quarrel with Snur. He's your favourite. He's the good one. You're more troublesome than the rest. I shall stun you.
As the light gains purchase,
The bones,
spirits are lifted.
I'm not. The bones I can live with, but an ordinary crossbow. It was a graveyard slash.
Press this advantage.
Look at this document! Oh, I didn't make that connect. That's lovely. I'm sure I'll put in a thing that explains it. I'm just gonna do a little heal. Little heal for you.
Continue the onslaught.
Yeah, obviously a skeleton can't bleed, but the damage was such that it didn't matter, really. Now the actual heal. Wow, that really does not do a lot. Document! Gonna have to track down that picture now and put that in. Okay, now this is enough. Oh! Oh no! I was gonna nonchalantly dispose of the problem. Well, do another little heal. Oh, a critical! The stress-relieving properties of a critical hit. Is it called a hit if it's a heal? Critical heal. Critical, lovely. Holy fountain. Has it been corrupted? Do I need to use my water? Divine benefit! Okay, so it did stress healing as well. I saw the health healing, and I was a bit like, no, it's not really the most useful thing in the world anyway, because we're only losing 1 health on one of our characters. Oh, spiky. Who's best at traps? You. Disarmed. Disarmed and prevented. There's only a 50% chance. I'm used to like there being at least one who's in the 70, like 70 plus. Scout ahead. Look for some bread. Oh, there's treasure that way. Well, I'm going to get the treasure because I need treasure at this point. At this point in the game. Oh! 50% chance. That time it didn't favour me.
His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Spiky crisis. Keeping the torchlight up. It's beneficial. It's beneficial to have high torchlight. Ah, yourself. Let's focus on dealing with problems. Oh no. That's a rough one. It decreases torchlight and stresses you out. Oh, nice try. You'll have to rend something else. You dick-ass fool. Have a plague. Lovely. It was a graveyard slap. It might benefit from... How much health are you on? Don't think it's 3 bleed damage. I think it is 3 bleed damage rather than 4, rather. Than 4, rather than 4. I think the only sensible move here is document!
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Love that picture. The frenzied expression. It's helpfully trying to bring you the documents that you want.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Okay, now. Key! Hidden compartment. Get all the deeds to my lovely cream. Will this bring me significant turnips? Aha! A second key.
Often attracts unwanted attention.
I think this will still... Yeah, there's a stress penalty for walking backwards, but it's still probably less stress than would just be randomly incurred as we walked round the long way. Why they don't think to simply turn around, I can't fathom. Who knows? Seems weird. The blood! Oh, careful, it's rare. Oh, right, well, we're not gonna need all of this, so let's have us a munch. It's been very generous with this first. I suspect that this one is not entirely random. The randomness perhaps comes later. Of course. Of course. Why not? Makes sense. I want to remain, thank you. It's one thing I wish the government would understand. Vast majority of us... Anyway, I won't.
A blazing star is born.
That was supposed to happen today. I'm relieved it didn't. I wish people would stop mocking it. Like, I wish people would stop fucking poking the bear with regards to all of the fucking Brexit delays. Because, like, it's...
Only the strength to follow it.
Like, Brexit is a calculated disaster meant to break apart the country so it can be sold off piecemeal to the rich friends of the people who backed it. Like, the fact that it is being pushed back and delayed all this time is one of the few things that is stopping me from just delirious panic. To be quite frank, like, I don't... Like, there's other things you can mock Boris Johnson over. He's Boris fucking Johnson. There is not a shortage of ammunition. Why go after the one good thing that's happening? Jesus Christ. Document! I was so distraught that I almost forgot to shout document. Look at him! Look at the Borfy Florfo. Look at him. He's so good. Creature. Yeah, that very nearly ruined my Halloween. I like Halloween. I don't know why. Can't tell you for the life of me why I hold it in such reverence. I guess I just like spooky ghost skeletons. But like, it's just like one of the few holidays that I hold in any major reverence, and I cannot, again, for the life of me. I'm just a spookum. What can I tell you? You got 2 of those, hypothetically, haven't you? So let's... I mean, it's not going to matter if you die, is it? Because we're going to be able to leave. Document.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
The shovel and a bonus contract. Okay! We did get a key, and now we can be free.
Wealth beyond
Those lovely
measure,
heads.
awarded to the brave and the foolhardy.
I do like that line. Fortune smirks, at least. The blood is so rare, you guys. Anyway. Let's go home! All in all, fairly painless. No, we encountered no major opposition. Heirlooms. Lovely experience. Blap! Hylamania. Witness will not take part in prayer activity in town after certain traumatic events. Obsessed with material things. Living in a material plum. And I am a witnessed scroof. Good to know. Alright.
In time, you will know the tragic
Oh.
extent of my failings.
Some negative quirks will lock into place and become severe, and they cannot be cost much more to remove in the sanitarium. I thought they were just impossible to remove. I thought that's what that was locked. Oh, I wish I'd known that. Well, we've unlocked the tavern in the abbey. At any rate, we've successfully completed our first foray into the ruins. Right. This is where your heroes go to relieve stress, taking part in activities in the fun place. But they all have different side effects. You know, your coping mechanisms have a cost. And who knows? Experiment to find the best activity for each hero depending on their quirks. Committing a hero to an activity locks them into the activity until next week. Which basically until the next quest. I guess we do one outing per week. Gambling hall contains a boy. Let's hope that it brings him joy. We can increase stress recovery for any of these. And also we have the Abbey, which serves a similar function. You can pray sometimes, which I think, yeah, he's God-fearing, so he will only pray for stress relief. And again, those aren't locked in, those are just, they cost more to remove. So at this stage in the game when we really don't have all that much money, it's rare that I'll bother to remove most of the quirks. Because, you know, A, the game's built around it, and B, it's like... I don't know. I can manage. Oh, I haven't unlocked that yet. I haven't unlocked any of these yet. We'll get to that, I suppose. Well, I suppose we'll get to it in the next episode. So I'm gonna do some things. I'm gonna basically, how this is gonna work is I'm gonna prepare for each quest off screen, and then by the time you'll come back, I'll walk through anything that I've done very quickly, and then we'll go on the next outing. Is that agreeable to everyone? Yes? Excellent. Right. I'm focused, ready for action, and I'll see you next time on the darkest dungeon playthrough that this is. I've not got a fun name for it. I spoke as though I did. But... Plum and Snood!